Hello all, Munch here, and welcome to another episode of Getting Hammered, the West Ham save on FM. As you can tell, we are soaring up the table into 9th position. The top half finish was what the directors wanted at the start of the season, and I gotta say, it's a bit of an upturn. As you can see from here, last you met us was the home 1-0 win over Everton with an Aaron Cresswell free kick, and then the rather drab 0-0 away at Brighton. But since then, we picked up 6 points from 6, a 2-0 home win against Burnley, and Burnley were my old football team, and an away victory against West Brom at the Hawthorns. Manuel Lanzini and Thorgan Hazard sharing out the goals between them. Thorgan in particular has been very impressive with 3 goals in his last 2 games. Before that, he'd had a little bit of a dip in form, but has been much better since. Today, difficult games. League leaders Manchester United at home. It's not going to be easy, and then we have Southampton away at St Mary's after that. If you look at the Premier League table, you can see here United are absolutely miles ahead. And if we look at a more detailed view, they've scored 19 goals, so it's less than Manchester City, but only conceded 2. And we're not the most free-scoring team, so I can't see us getting much out of this game. But the Southampton one looks promising. So to walk you through a couple of changes that I was making with the attacking thread, this wasn't working. Hernandez has now dropped to the bench and is an impact sub, similar to where he was at United. We were stuck now with the 4-1-2-3, as it were. With that little diamond in the middle, or little triangle in the middle of the park. Kiate has really shored us up at the back, and he's been a lot better. His rating kind of belies how good he's actually been, really. It's not a true indication of just how crucial he's been for us. Lanzini over on the right hand side has been terrific. Hazard's return to form could not have come any sooner. But the real change up front with Marco Arnautovic now playing as the centre forward role, Hernandez dropping to the bench. Hernandez couldn't do the role, and so Arnautovic has the physical stats that enable him to play as a centre forward. The problem is that he's got 9 finishing, 10 composure, 6 positioning. Yeah, he's not got the best attacking stats, and that is reflected in the lack of goals that he has scored. But he has got 2 assists, and he's just been a general nuisance. He literally could have had a hat-trick in the game against West Brom had he just taken his chances. So I'm not confident about the United game, but let's just see how we get on, because it might not be as bad as we think. I'm going to tell the boys, we've got nothing to lose here. We know let's show us what we're capable of. That seems to have gone down okay. I'm going to go to the tunnel and send the assistant. Oh, look at that. Cinematics. Excellent. Come on, boys. Let's see what we can do. I'm not expecting big things. I just don't want to get walloped. Well, we had the first chance of the game. I'm going to give the boys some encouragement. Matic has also been booked, so that might be something to target. See if we can get them a bloke sent off. Now, our real problem is going to be, can Arnautovic make the ball stick when we hit it up to him? He's really got to rough up these Manchester United defenders, and Valencia's had an unchallenged header there, but Hazard's played the ball into Mario, and this is good. Get there first, Lanzini. Ugh, not like that, mate. Sanchez has been in sensational form, by the way, so far this season. We'll have a look at his stats in a bit once this highlight's over, but he's been in nothing short of sensational form. That's not the best ball from De Ligt, but we've gone away with it thanks to some cool head from Martin Noble. But United are all over us here. This is a very long highlight. Alexis to Martial. You sense a goal coming. Valencia, he's going to whip this in. Martial. Yeah, 1-0 to United. It has been coming. It's been wave after wave of attack, and it's a bit unfortunate that we've conceded. But I said Anthony Martial is excellent in this game. It's brilliant play from United, you have to say. The free-flowing football is not something you can associate with them in real life, but in this, doing very well. Martial just gets away from De Ligt. It looks to have been caught out, and it's a good header into the corner. I said we're going to check out Sanchez's stats. You can tell here already in the Premier League, he already has 6 goals and 7 assists, which is in 13 games, so he's doing something every game, which is just ridiculous. We finally had a shot on target as well, so it's pretty even Stevens, really. There's not a lot to separate the teams. I don't go attacking. I might do it in the second half, and Lingard just keeps picking up space on the edge of the box here at the moment. Lingard, good save from Adrian. Time to set some opposition instructions. What we're going to do is, if we get to the 60-minute mark, I'm going to go attacking, but there is a highlight. Now, are we actually going to be able to fashion something here? Mario's got the ball. Kiate, Noble's in space. What can he do with it? Nothing at the moment. He's giving it to Mario. Come on, Yao. Play a good ball there, mate. He's just wandering away from Pogba at the moment, but he's not good to Hazard. Can he stand up Valencia? I mean, that is nothing. It's a nothing ball from Torgan. It's a nothing ball. He's literally just fizzed it up. What is that? And United have got possession back, and Alexis is on it in the middle of the pitch. But that's a poor ball from him to Cresswell, to Marky Noble. Come on, Mark. If ever there was a time, mate, for you to pull something out, it's now. Mario to Lanzini, who has been in spectacular form recently. And you can tell when he picks it up, he has a little burst of pace, and it's Hazard. What's he going to do? Arnautovic? Oh, no! Oh, there's the chance. Mata whips the ball in from a corner, a good header out by Bonner. It falls to Lingard on the edge of the box again, and must be like the third or fourth time it's happened. That is just so lucky for United. Mata put in a terrible ball. It bounces off one of our defenders into the path of Alexis Sanchez, and he gets his 7th goal of the season in the Premier League. You can watch it again, you'll see just how lucky it is. It's a good header out by Ogbonna. We haven't picked up Lingard all day, to be fair, outside of the corners. It's just fallen to him, and it just bounces off of... Who's that? Is that Mario? It looked like, yeah, Mario. It bounced off of. To say we've been a bit unlucky would be a little bit of an understatement. I'm going to take off Arnautovic because he's just not really done anything to make the ball stick. We're going to go an advanced forward and bring on Hernandez against his old club, obviously. I'm going to take off Jan Mario and bring on Obiang because we might as well rest him up. Oh god, Mata's got it on the edge of the box. To Rashford, who gets out of his feet to Lingard. 3-0 is incredibly harsh. Like an incredibly harsh scoreline. I can't lie that it's upsetting me, but it's well, what can you do? We've not really done anything wrong in the game, to be honest. If you look at the stats, that, and if Arnautovic taking that chance, we could be sat here at 1-1. But it's a lovely play from Rashford to Lingard, and he drills it in. And I have to say, I think this is a bit unfair on the boys. Is there a chance for a goal? Can we at least get... I feel we deserve a goal, so can we at least get one of those? Lanzini's going to pile it down the wing. It's a lovely ball through to Hernandez. Now, come on. Hernandez has got his goal. 3-1. All too little too late, but we did deserve a goal, so I'm quite happy we've managed to get that. And that is his 100th league career goal. Lovely from Lanzini on the right. It's a great ball over the top. Bai just loses his man for a second, and Hernandez does not miss. Good finish. I like how he's ran after the ball as well. He's obviously got a lot of fight still left in him to go for it. I just feel like we're just a few players short of being a really good top half team, like a kind of one challenging for the top 6. In recent weeks, I've kind of got it a bit more correct in the formation. And once you get the boys on target, you're all right. But I think we've got some of the firepower. I just don't think we're quite there yet. The midfield could use a bit of work, and I think maybe a proper out-and-out centre forward is what we really need. The amount of chances we make is ridiculous. We just need to learn how to finish more of them. Lukaku's got the ball here, knocks it back to Mata, and that is a 3-1 win to United. But we made it difficult for them, I think. We did make it really hard for them. No one's going to have a go at the boys there. I'm going to say that they were unlucky because we didn't play too badly, I don't think, in that game. I want to keep spirits up. Hopefully we can get a bounce-back win against Southampton. And I shall see you for that game in a short second. Welcome back, viewers. Here we are before the game against St Mary's at Southampton. They sit in 15th, so obviously managed to pick up a positive result in their last game. It looks like a win. So Pellegrino is trying to turn it around there while he can. We still sit in 9th, but we're only 3 points off of 6th place Liverpool. I don't really want to look at the table too much because I'm going to get excited and think that we can actually maybe do something here. So I'm going to try to look at it. I think I am going to stick with... I think I am going to stick with the same team as previously because the guys are playing well. There's no reason to change it around. I feel that United result, it's United. You got to treat it as a one-off. So let's get stuck in and hopefully we can pick ourselves up another away win. Even though I was happy with the performance last time, I've done the classic. I'm expecting to see a much better performance today. Because hopefully that will get the boys a bit riled up before we go. So kick-off has gone. Let's hope for a win. 10 minutes in and not a lot really happening, to be honest. It's still even Stevens, as you would imagine. Two pretty evenly matched teams. I was looking at Charlie Austin as a solution to my striking options, and I realised West Ham have got a history of buying strikers that have injury issues, and Charlie Austin is not going to be the solution to that. Danny Ings is the same as well. I'm trying to look for ones that I can afford that I know will do the job. But don't worry, I'm scouting in the wings to find out there's someone else. But Lanzini, back to the game, has picked up the ball, and Arnautovic has actually turned it in. Sorry, I got completely distracted talking about strikers, and our actual striker has managed to get himself a goal. That Lanzini-Arnautovic partnership is working quite nicely. They tee each other up for quite a lot. Actually, the front three are working well as a unit. Let's watch that again. Ogbonna plays a nice ball out to Lanzini. It looks like Bertrand just completely lost his man. Lanzini's been brilliant recently. Arnautovic gets in ahead of Hoot and finishes it off. A good finish from our striker. Hopefully we can get him rolling in the goals. We are suddenly back in business. As you can tell, Sanchez has scored again up there, but Tammy Abrahams hit back immediately. Excellent. Got to keep United within touching distance. Yeah, okay. So 35 minutes in, pretty solid actually. It's been a good effort from us. We're dominating the game, had the only shot really on target. Not bad. Thorgan's been quite quiet, so I might... Oh, hello, Yoshida. No, not Yoshida. Crikey. Could you imagine if Yoshida had scored against me from a free kick? Unreal scenes. Not a bad first half. I think a bit of improvement is needed. Lanzini managed to pick up a bit of a knock, but I think he's okay for the time being. I'm going to tell the guys they played well, but there's room for improvement. But I will praise the defence for their defending. They all look very happy with that. That's good. And the front four looking excited as well. Seriously, since we brought Chiate in, he's changed the game for us a little bit now. He's made us a lot more defensively solid, bar the United game if you take that one out of the equation. And we got a highlight here as I ramble again. Mario's on the ball. He's played it forward to Arnautovic. Now what can he do here? This is where he's a lot better than Hernandez. They'll hold it up, and Hazard's played a lovely bit of skill to get around his man, and he's just blasted it high and wide and not very handsome. Just got to see this out, boys. It'd be a nice, comfortable 1-0, but there is a highlight in the 82nd minute, although it is to us. Well, it looks like it is. Cresswell here having another good game today. He's whipped that ball in. Fernandez has got to win that. It's fallen to Arnautovic. Is he going to nip it in? Good ball in. Hernandez, he's hit over. Oh, should have put the game to bed there. And Southampton have got a highlight straight afterwards. Are we going to pay for that miss? Chiate defending brilliantly there. Just get it out. Well played to Obiang, to Ogbonna. Oh no, not like this. Good save from Adrian. Ogbonna there, lapse of concentration, not great. Oh, right, okay, Adrian didn't save it. He literally just ballooned it over the bar. That is a poor effort. And you can tell actually the game's been pretty even Stevens there. We've both had the same amount of shots, but we've got one more highlight, I think. Arnautovic whips it in. Fernandez has hit the post, and he can't tap in the rebound. The amount of times you can't tap in the rebound is so infuriating. It's been an exciting last 10 minutes for a pretty tepid game other than that, and it does look like we're going to hold on. We have 15 seconds left as Forster hoofs it forward. Need to win this. Good header from Delit. Romeo, clear that, Aaron. He's done well to handle Redmond today. Ogbonna's got the ball and he hoofs it forward to Chicharito. It doesn't matter. It's a 1-0 away win, Southampton. Pretty tepid game. Pretty solid win. I never really felt that we were in too much danger apart from that one chance where Ogbonna gave the ball away. I'm going to tell the boys it was a good win. I'm going to praise the defence as well because I thought they were very good. And Arnautovic I think also deserves some praise. So I'm going to say he looked good today. I mean, it's fired him up, and that's what I want. I want Arnautovic fired up. He is a mercurial character. So if you look at the form, that is 4 wins in 6, which is not bad. 1 draw and 1 loss against Manchester United, though, thrown in there. The draw was against Brighton, obviously. If you go back one more, then we've actually had 5 and 7 with a couple of 4 and 7 with a couple of draws and a lot. It's not bad. It's not bad form at all. I think we're doing quite well for the team that we have. I think there's only one place to come back, and that has to be for the away game at the Emirates and the home game against Liverpool towards the end of the year. Well, Arsenal is actually Saturday 23rd of December, and then we have Liverpool on the 3rd of January. There's a nice gap there in the Christmas period. That seems a bit strange. There's not one on Boxing Day. They may rearrange the fixtures because at the moment we don't have a Boxing Day fixture, which makes no sense. So hopefully we'll know where we stand with that. But the plan and the intent is to come back for the Arsenal away game and the Liverpool home game in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do like, share and subscribe, and until I see you again, stay cool.